Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Golden Falls Golden, what if, whatever you want to call me, and I'm back. I am back with part 4 of What If Deku Had an Infinite Potential Quirk. Finally, man, I am back. Yeah, I took a little 2-day break, I'm not gonna lie. Normally I don't post on Sundays, so it was kind of just like an extra day break that I took. I thought about recording, like trying to pre-record, but I decided, you know what, maybe it's good for me to just chill for a little bit and then come back with some bangers. And yeah, so the goal, I'm a little update before we actually start this episode. We're gonna be finishing up this series, Infinite Potential Quirk. It's gonna have part 4, obviously the one we're doing right now, and then part 5 will be the finale. I will do part 3 of Supreme IQ Quirk, and eventually that will finish. I don't know what part that will be finished at, but I will be finishing this series very soon, and we'll be starting another series, which y'all have seen the thumbnails for. I've seen mixed results. I know a lot of you like the way I style my own thumbnails, and then a lot of you also like that more trendy thumbnail that people have been doing. So I'm just gonna do both. I'm just gonna use both. So that's what I'm probably gonna end up doing, is just using them both. So part 1 will be, I don't know which one, but you'll see it eventually. But yeah, so I have that, and then I have some other stuff in the works as well. Be on the lookout for that, and make sure to go check out my brand new channel, which is the comic dub channel that I have. I'm gonna be trying to get more manga panels done for that channel, so make sure to go check that out, please, because every time y'all comment, like, all that stuff on one video, and you watch that whole video through, it helps me greatly. That helps me more than anything. All right, that's about it. That's all I really wanted to say. This might be a little shorter of an episode, but yeah, I'm not gonna waste any more of your time, and we're gonna get right into the what if. Let's get it. Izuku then asks what he needs him to do, and Matt explains that they are searching for someone. He pulls an image, and it's a picture of a man with a bodysuit and a mask that covers his face, and it has a bullseye on it. This is him. He goes by Bullseye, one of the most wanted villains in America. I see, and you want me to help you beat him? Yes, actually, but I know you have supreme battle IQ, and I feel you could be a direct counter to him. I get it, but I think we should at least set a trap. Well then, kid, you can use me as the bait. The two of them begin constructing a plan to stop this masked vigilante and finally put him into prison. They get their plan finished, and they arrive at a cargo bay, and Daredevil begins walking around as if he was searching for something. Right on time, Bullseye showed up, standing on a crate above Daredevil. You know, Murdoch, this isn't the best idea. You remember how the last fight of ours went? Yeah, but this time, well, I know you will lose. What are you going to do to beat me? I know all your moves. There's no beating me now. Even you know my quirk is far beyond anything you could comprehend. Bullseye drops down, and they begin to fight, but Bullseye is obviously winning using his quirk. Basically, that allows him to analyze anyone's moves by just fighting him once. You're right, Bullseye. Your quirk is too much for me to overcome. For me to overcome. Izuku out of nowhere kicks Bullseye into a crate, and they begin to fight, and Izuku can be seen beating him down, but slowly but surely Bullseye begins learning his moves. What, some kid is your secret weapon? How idiotic. Izuku smiles. This is a war of attrition. How long can you keep this up, Bullseye? What he didn't realize is that Izuku, using his own quirk, was able to analyze all his moves through every punch that was thrown at him. Their fight continues, and it seems that they're evenly matched, and that neither one of them can actually get the upper hand. But Izuku is a different beast. Izuku didn't just have infinite potential anymore, but his other quirks did on top of that as well. Shadow Step was now further beyond anything he could imagine, and his last quirk, which is called just Resistance, was enhanced even further. Izuku wasn't going to lose this fight, and the end result was inevitable. Izuku, using his weapon, he basically wraps a whip around Bullseye and knocks him out cold. The police then arrive and take him to custody. Well, kid, you definitely are something. They both head back to the agency after capturing Bullseye. But as this happened, their whole city began to shake. Izuku looks up into the sky to see it cracking, and someone exits floating. Izuku is shocked as a 16 to 17-year-old boy floats out of the portal with a green cloak covering his head. He runs over, but Daredevil screams for him to not go, but it's too late. Izuku jumps onto a building, staring at the person who just exited this unknown portal. The man pulls down his green hoodie with a giant smirk on his face. Hello, Izuku Midoriya. Izuku looks at him and is shocked to see himself. How the hell do you look like me? What do you want? Don't be like that. I'm just you from another universe. A universe where you had so much power that even the dead kneeled before you. The necromancer Izuku raises his hand and the undead begins to rise. Following regular zombies, various pro-heroes from Necromancer Deku's time began to rise as well, as he already killed every last pro-hero and villain in his own Japan. Go back to your own time, or I'll be forced to end your life. The evil Deku smirks. End my life. As if there was only one person who even stood a chance against me, but even she ended up dying. A woman's voice then is heard, and she asks if that person was her. Evil Deku smiles, seeing the #1 hero of America. Finally, I get to add you to my collection. Evil Deku charges at Star and Stripe, but is battered away as she puts a new order upon him, saying if he moves, his heart will stop. Here's the thing, Miss #1. That boy right there is also Izuku Midoriya. So are you willing to sacrifice his life for mine? Star and Stripe is pissed at the revelation, but the good Izuku tells her not to worry. How about this, Mr. Evil Izuku? Let's begin to play a game. A game let's see who dies first. Because I've been to hell, and I'm not afraid to go back. The evil Izuku is shocked, but smirks as well, agreeing that hell is pretty favorable for him too. And Star and Stripe look at them both as if they were crazy. Now, for what I understand is if I move, we both have our hearts stop. Let's see who can resist longer. Star and Stripe tries to stop good Izuku, but he doesn't listen, shadow stepping and throwing them both into the portal. Both of their hearts stop in an instant, and they begin hanging on to dear life. Literally. Izuku sees that the portal that evil Izuku came through is now closing. At the last second, while on the bridge of death, he shadow steps out and Star and Stripe stops her new order. Izuku passes out, and he's rushed to the hospital as fast as possible. Huh? Oh, I'm here again? Welcome back, kid. Look at you being a hero. Frankly, it's impressive. and I'm glad to see you back in the light. But you need to wake up now. While you were asleep, some of the worst possible things occurred. Okay, like worst how? Like remaking Call of Duty Ghosts bad? Or like they took All Might figures off of Amazon bad? The Shadow sighs and says to stop playing around. Your home is currently getting attacked. Hero society in Japan is crumbling. And you need to help them. But I'm not even allowed to be a hero back in Japan. Just go to Saber and ask him what is currently happening. But you must be quick. Izuku wakes up and sees flowers and other things around him. A doctor runs in and calls in Daredevil. Kid, you're awake. It's been a while, so you need to... I can't rest. Japan is under attack. Something terrible is happening. I need to talk to my master. Please, kid, relax. You can't just get up. You have to be... The doctor walks in, cutting off Daredevil once again, saying that Izuku is actually fully healed and seems to be even more resistant than before. Daredevil sighs and says to just go do what he wants. Just don't die. Izuku shadow steps out of the hospital, but when he does, he travels to Japan in just 3 teleports. But his clothes are kinda wet because, you know, there's a big ocean right there. Izuku runs through the city, seeing it's in complete ruins. What the hell happened while I was gone? While I was out cold? How long was I out? Izuku runs, finding the dojo, seeing that it's blockaded, and he busts in. Saber! Saber! Saber walks out. Izuku, run! As Saber says this, Shigaraki walks out with him and disintegrates him right in front of him. Welcome home, Izuku Midoriya. Now I'm here to do what I should have done a long time ago. Izuku is pissed, but knows he currently can't beat Shigaraki. Not alone, at least. The chase begins, and Izuku teleports around Japan, avoiding Shigaraki at all costs. And eventually he's able to get away. But he is then punched in the face by someone. God damn it, dude. What was that for? Izuku turns to see someone familiar. This guy, he definitely looks... Mirio? How do you know who I am? And who are you? Izuku Midoriya, former student of UA. I'm sure you heard my story. Now, move. I need to get to UA now. Izuku tries to leave, but Mirio stops him. The same Izuku Midoriya that caused all that havoc at the UA Sports Festival all those months ago. Izuku is visibly frustrated and walks by him, but he's grabbed by these black whips. I can't let you leave. If you can't let me leave, then I'll do what I have to do. Izuku pulls Mirio in, kicking him, but he flies through him. The whips go away, and Izuku is able to shadow step, and he does so to UA. But he knows that this will put him in a situation where he will be very, very tired. He appears in the dorms in front of everyone. Hey everyone, sorry for the short reunion, but I'm tired. Izuku passes out, and Class 1A stares at him while he's out cold, completely stunned that Izuku is back in Japan. And that is a wrap for part 4 of What If Deku Had an Infinite Potential Quirk. I mean, as y'all can tell, there was a bit of a time jump. I mean, when you have your heart stop, that's, you know, you're gonna be out for a little bit. But yeah, I thought this would be a fun way to go into the quote-unquote manga and stuff like that. I mean, it's a little different than normal, but I mean, everything I do is normally pretty different. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed nonetheless. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Make sure to comment down below any suggestions for future what ifs and all that other stuff. And yeah, I hope y'all have an amazing day. Later.